Hi and welcome, it's Emma at Gorgeous Alpacas here. Today we're going to do a short video to show you how we make the tassels. In this case it's for our Autumn Bliss crocheted scarf, but obviously it's relevant for all tassels. So you will need a crochet hook, a pair of scissors, pen, ruler and a piece of card. And the next thing is to decide how long do I want my tassels to be. We decided we wanted our tassels to be 10 centimeters long, so or which is 4 inches long. But so what we do is we know to get our tassels that the tassels need to be twice as long so that we can fold them and tie a knot. So our yarn needs to add in, it needs to be, our piece of yarn needs to wrap round and be twice, so 11¼ centimeters is the 10 centimeters plus 2½ centimeters for the knot that you make at the top. See where we've looped it through, or in the case of a 4-inch long tassel, an extra inch at the top. So we're going to half it because we're going to double around the sides. So for a 10 centimeter or 4-inch tassel, you're going to make a 4½ inch piece of card, or 11.2 centimeter, 11.25 centimeter. So the next thing we need is some wool. I'm using I really love this color. It's quite new to us. It's the jungle green. And actually take a look now, because it doesn't show up that well on our photographs, because it's a rich green, which tends to look quite dark, but it's lovely, as you will see when we unravel it. So then you need to decide how many tassels you want. For our project, we're doing, each tassel has 3 strands in it, which when folded over, it gives you 6. So we're doing 11 sets of 3 strands at both ends, which is 33 strands at each end, which is 66. So essentially you're going to wrap it 66 times around here. Put your finger at the bottom, and it sounds like a lot, but it's very quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to have to do that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, 15. The reason we're not going to do so many is because we've already part done our scarf. So cut at the bottom end that you started from, and then take your scissors and simply cut along the bottom. So let's get rid of everything else. What we need now is our part down scarf. We don't need our pen because we've already cut the card. Oops, and left a little too left there. So we need our crochet hook, we need our scarf, and we need our tassels. I'm going to divide them into 3 lots, and we'll do this as we go. But let's take these 3. Let's get the ends even. Now, don't worry about obsessive perfection with getting these ends even, because we'll give it a quick hair trim at the end. There, that's now even. And we're going to take our scarf. In this, you decide where you want to place it, how close you want, how many strands you want in each tassel. But what we're doing with this scarf is we're putting 1 at each end, and then we're alternating, because it's crochet, it's easy to see the holes every second hole. Put your crochet hook from the back to the front, or the front to the back, but whatever, make sure you do it the same direction every time, because you're going to have the back, and well, not really a back and a front, but the knots need to be the same direction. So bring the crochet hook back through and make the loop big, and then rather than you just put your fingers through, pull those 6 through, and then separate. Let's do that. It's quite a nice job doing this. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 more strands. Let's get them nice and even. And lovely, lovely. 3 more through. I quite like doing this job. I think it's a bit like making pom-poms. Feels like a slight waste of wool, but then it looks nice, doesn't it? Make the knot nice, make the loop big enough to put your fingers through. Bring it up. Now I've got one left to do. Let's take another 3 strands like that. And we're going to put the end one. And I did this, I wanted to leave this because this is the piece of yarn that we started the work with. We're just going to save weaving in, which, let's face it, no one likes doing. We're going to incorporate that into our fringe. Managed to only bring one, there we go. Let's bring all 3 through. We're going to bring that single yarn that started it off, the single strand, and then let's bring through the other 6, which may have got uneven, and they have. So what we'll do simply is pull these that got a bit short, just pull these to tighten the knot with, and they'll end up the same. Good. Okay, so that's essentially it. If you like a raggedy end, you could leave it like that, but what I like to do is to give it a bit of a hair trim at the end, get it as flat lined as possible, and then take some of them are very much longer. It looks like I'm taking off a lot, but really it's tiny amounts. There you go, look at that. Look at that. It's a lovely end, a bit like you would with a pom-pom. We always neaten up, don't we? So we're just doing the same with this to get a lovely, neat edge. And that is your fringe done. Thank you.